Right. Right, so where does one get water? That's my next question. So water doesn't appear as a crop type, which kind of makes sense. Cultivated plough, okay, that's just about the soil, or rather that is just about the state or the how far along the growth system it is. Fertilized needs plough, needs lime, needs rolling, mulch, stones and watered. Hotspots. Loading station. Could be that, couldn't it? Let's zoom out. That's where I can get lime. Manure. Liquid manure. More lime. Lime. Gas. Electricity. More gas. But no water. Do I literally just drive to a lake, reverse it in and fill it up like we used to in Farm Sim 15? I don't know. That's productions, that's animals, that's contracts, that's others. So I think others, oh no, what's the hell? Others is just people, right? What's that? What is this? Looks like gas. Is there not just a water fill station somewhere? Where does one find water? Bear with me, I'll figure it out. Okay, so I had to Google it because I couldn't figure it out for love nor money. But whoops. Seems like the game's done one of its silly things. And water is a little bit difficult to get hold of. It would be fantastic, I think, if there were perhaps a tap by the shop, or even, you know, at your house farm or whatever. But no, it seems like you either have to buy barrels of water, take it to a lake and fill it up, apparently that still works, or a wind vane. Now on the America map there is a wind vane straight away at the base map. So I'm just going to head back up to our farm that we've bought. Look at that. Wow, look at that in the distance. It's kind of cool. Looks like a right proper big city, that do. But yes, anyway, there's always a car coming when I'm trying to turn. I think I've gone the wrong bloody way again, haven't I? It's only a small map. You would have thought I'd have flipping learnt where I'm going by now, but no. Clearly not. Oh, hang on. No, I am on the right road. Oh, well done me. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to go have a look and see if there is a water vane windmill, water windmill, watermill? Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. Here, anywhere. And if there isn't one, I guess I'll have to buy one, but I think it's well worth having a look first. So that's just grain storage. I don't know what that is. There's some sort of blue... thing there. Right, let's just have a little look around. There may have been something that I missed. I mean, I don't even know what this building is. What's the point of this building? Can't interact with it at all. So I saw this little blue thing here. I thought maybe there'd be water in that, but no. No windmill thing that I can see. Look up here in case I missed anything. Oh, he's got one of those. Was that an aircon? I thought it was one of those modern heat pumps or whatever they're called. I don't see anything here. That's water-based. I'm assuming there would be some sort of little icon under it, if there was one. Nothing and nothing and nothing and nothing. What's this? I mean, look at all these buildings. What a total waste. You can't go into them at all. Can't interact with them at all. 2024, guys. Nearly 2025. Oh, hang on. Can I get water from here? Oh. Right, so that's how I flood it. Is there any way to... for me to get water out? No. Okay. So that's a bit silly, isn't it? We have this water pump system here, and you would think, just attach a hose to this and fill up with water. If I've got water on tap, why can't I fill up my water barrel? So anyway, yeah, stupid. So, I think you have to come into here. So shed, silo extension, constructibles, container, petrol tank, petrol tank, petrol tank, petrol tank. Water tank. The water station can supply your water tanks with fresh water. Well, there's that one there. The old wind wheel with the water tank. The water station can supply your water tanks with fresh water. So that's a lot cheaper. And presumably a lot smaller. Oh, actually, that's tiny. That's a tiny little thing. Right. I wonder if... Can I be as cheeky as this? Can I just put water like there? Well, it says it overlaps with another object. Area is restricted. Overlaps with another object. Area is restricted. Damn. So the closest I can put it is there. Can't put it on the concrete. You put it on that bit of concrete. Can't put it there. So it must be something to do with... Lord only knows. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll put it there. That cost me £3 grand. But it is very small and compact. And I believe it's endless free water, so that seems like a good idea. Another nice short episode. Nothing happens quick in this game, does it? Right. Start filling is R. There you go. Now we have some water. What was the water for? The water's going to go in there, so I'm literally going to drive forward 2 feet and load it up with water. And I suspect this little thing behind me holds more water than that little bucket does there. There we go. Fill it up with water. It almost took the entire lot, but not quite. Almost took the entire lot, but not quite. Okay, so let's go round and fill it up again. And this time we'll leave it there. Right, so owned by my farm. So we've got 2,000 litres of water, no active productions. So just filling it up with water is not enough. I'm going to have to purchase something. And I saw earlier, remember I saw earlier the saplings? I'm guessing that's what I need. So, consumables, there we go. Rice sapling pellets. Amount. We just get one for now. Right, so I can get that from the shop, but in order to pick it up, I'm going to need front loader. And pallet fork. Car, chase the car. They do love their fog, don't they? It's absolutely everywhere. So what I could do is buy this land over here, smash some of them trees out the way, and make a more direct route to where I want to go. Oh, it gets proper foggy down here. Proper foggy down here. Can't really see a bloody thing. Literally, there could be a vehicle in front of me and I wouldn't see it. Right, so I'm looking right. I don't see anything. I'm looking right. I do see something. Oh no, 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 no. Turn left. Oh. Totally trying to swing out round behind him and just get right up into that slipstream, so to speak. I've got a horrible feeling. I'm sure he didn't indicate. I've got a horrible feeling that I didn't get a front loader on this. That could be a problem. Where's the shop? So I was pretty dismissive of the fog, and I still say I don't think it's perfect, but it does add a little something to the game. A bit of haze, a bit of difference, a bit of something. Not having rain on the windscreen I still think is unforgivable. Oh, my arse hurts. I'm playing this game too much. My seat's got no cushion in it anymore. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I don't think I do. I don't think. Wasting so much money here by making mistakes. Small tractor, and the 𝗤𝘂𝗃 with the front on the lease. Spank you kindly. Right. Go, Bosch. Oh. The annoying thing is, it's attaching and detaching because there's two devices there. So that keybind setup that I used earlier is not going to work properly. A bit disappointing. Can't actually remember which. So that's making it wider and shorter. Oh! Oh, come on. That is not what we wanted. Got it, got it, got it. Yeehaw. Right. Can't see where I'm going, but that's all good. Oh, blimey. I think that's the worst fog I've seen. I can't see a thing. I really, literally cannot see where I'm going now. Certainly does add something to the game. You can't ignore it. And I haven't seen the Twister yet. Maybe I'll do the American map just so I can see Twister. I assume that's where it's going to be most likely to happen. Where the hell's the road? Here somewhere. Right, let's see if this works. Let's hope I don't lose it down this bit here. Yeah, and bit out of practice, so I'm going to drop it down, then try and back up. There we go. Push it into the area. That's definitely in the area. It doesn't seem to have done anything though. I do believe my controller's run out of battery. Bear with me 1 second. Right, let's see. So, still no active production. I don't think I needed to buy these. I think these rice saplings I can use to plant in here. If I get the right planting thing. But I don't think I needed that for this. There must be another way. Let's have a look here. Status inactive. It's got water. Ah. Change output mode. Oh no, activate. Got ya. Okay, so 3 units of water. All I had to do was turn it on. Damn it. Okay, well that's not the worst thing in the world, because at least I figured out how to do it. And because I've bought some sapling, I should, in theory, be able to go to the shop and get rice planter, I guess I need. Wow. We'll be renting that then. Weird rickety looking thing that is. 500 a day. I'm only making 2,000 out of this field. This is totally a money loss experience at the moment. But that's okay. I don't really mind. Right, so this one looks like it's going to be doing the old joystick steering. Oh no, it's the steering wheel steering. Oh yeah, it's proper steering wheelie one. It's most odd. It must unfold and become something quite... The only thing I could do is liken it to an X-Wing fighter. That's what it feels like. There's a bit of Japanese on this, which is cool. I say Japanese, I don't know what it is. I apologise if it's not Japanese. Maybe it's Korean, Chinese. I haven't a clue. I don't mean to offend anybody, but whatever it is, it's on here. All over it, in fact, the more I look at this vehicle. It just makes me wonder, please don't turn left. It just makes me wonder, why on earth, when you go into the town, there's none. There's no foreign languages anywhere in the entire town. Do you see what I mean? How the fog and the mist, I mean, it's bright sunshine. When have you ever seen fog in the middle of the day? Well, it's 10:30. Bright sunshine, I don't know. I don't think there should be any fog. I think it could be better implemented, as could the hailstones and the rain. I haven't seen the snow yet. I used to love the snow. Here we go. So I've got to load this bad boy up with got indicators on it. Look. I say look. Where are they then? Where are these indicators? On the dashboard there's a little something flashing to say that I'm indicating, but I don't see any indicators. It's definitely on the dash though, look. Definitely flashing. Anyway. Yeah, so I've got to load this up with saplings. Don't quite know how to do that. And yes, I know I should fertilise, cultivate and do lots of other stuff, but I'm not going to. 𝗬𝗂𝗶𝗯𝗄. There we go. Oh, it looks like I also need solid fertiliser. I seem to remember that guy saying it does both at the same time. So I'm going to have to go get some solid fertiliser. Good job I didn't send the tractor back. And it looks like I've still got a few little saplings down the bottom as well. So how many we got on there? Not loads. I certainly don't think that's going to do an entire field. And £2 off the entire field is certainly not making this profitable right now. Right, consumables, potatoes, sugarcane, vegetables. That's baling, harvesting, combine, weeding. Solid fertiliser, £2. Good Lord. It is costing me so much money to plant rice. I can't see how it's profitable at this moment in time. Something I would certainly avoid as a starting crop. A lot of effort, The fields are quite small. And you don't earn a lot of money for it at all. There's also not a huge amount of yield. Definitely no one coming. Go and pick this up. Load it into the thing and just get maybe a strip down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this video twice. One will be completely unedited. What you see is what you get. The honest gameplay. And I'll entitle that How Not to Grow Rice. And then I'll chop the other one up into bits so that it only shows the right way to do it. And then we'll call that the tutorial, I guess. Oh, can I not grab it from that side? I think I need to grab it from the side. It's more like it. Okay. Not sure that's gone. Oh, it has gone on. Okay, good. Very heavy. That's going to make me very front heavy. That could be a problem. See, the front end of the tractor is tipping down. We may very well fall over when I go around a corner. I'm going to have to take it steady. Or lower it down when I go around the corners. Or both. Yeah, mission successful. Just make sure I don't catch any of those power cables. Actually, I don't think they're power. Are they power cables? They are power cables, aren't they? Go past, dude. Go past. What the hell happened to him? Did I veer into him slightly? It definitely feels more realistic. Cars shooting past you at speed. That's what would happen in real life. Right, here we go. Whoa! Whoa! I told you. We're front heavy. Very front heavy. That's hilarious. Go on, get over there. I think I'm doing an endo by accident. I am definitely doing an endo. Still. All I want to do, really, is put this stuff down near that machine. You can't get much better than that. Job well done, I'd say. Right. Let's bring this down. There we go. I think you're supposed to drive like that, aren't you? With them pointing down. I believe that's the safe way to do it. Right. Let's get into my weird tricycle. Start the engine. It says refill planter R. Oh, there we go. For some reason we don't have 100% rice. So we're very close to that. So why is it only 75% full of rice? Why can't I put more in? Not quite sure why I can't get it 100%, but anyway, let's go and desperately try. I don't even know if I'll be able to drive on a ploughed field with this. So let's unfold it. Let's do an external camera. Oh, I didn't realise I had all those on the back. Oh, I see how it works. I see how it works. Okay. So turn it on. Drop. God damn it. Cannot be planted in September. I knew that. I knew that. I did not know that. Rice. So it gets harvested in August, September. It gets planted in April, May. Damn. So all that time and effort for absolutely nout. still, maybe I can fill up the greenhouses behind me in that time, and then we'll be ready to go. Not that I think this is profitable at all at the moment, but a long grain rice has got an even smaller window. Look at that. You can only plant in April and harvest in September. Wow, long grain rice is a real pain in the butt. So, yeah. Right, okay. So that's really quite frustrating, but also very good because it's realistic. And I like that very much so. So the only thing I could plant right now is canola, barley, and wheat. In fact, I should be planting canola, barley, and wheat. But, okay, so frustratingly, I don't think anything that's on this machine will last all the way round through till whenever. But I'll have a go and we'll see. So I've set time to 360 and I've converted... Hang on a minute, why are we moving? Why are we moving? Stop moving, damn it. So it just wants to move, doesn't it, this thing? It's like a flipping shopping trolley. Yeah, so it's moving again. God damn you. Where are the handbrakes? Turn the engine off. Stop it. It's just rolling forward and backwards. What the hell's going on? Anyway, ignore that. So, yeah, I changed the months from 28 days to just 1 day, but apparently you can't just do that. So I'm wondering whether it's going to be 28 days of September and then every month after that will be 1 day, or whether it just doesn't work at all and it's stuck in 28 days. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I'd come back in and just tell you what I'm doing. See you in a minute. Well, I left it running for a little while, and bad news is that it seems there's another bug. So if you've set this to be, say, 28 days a month or whatever, and then you change it back to something less, save the game, it doesn't seem to work. So I'm stuck in 28 days status. Period. Bit annoying. Right, guys. I have sped time forwards. I'm thinking now, I'm sure it said 23% yield bonus last time. 23%, which is pretty disgraceful, pretty low, which is probably why we only got 2,000 out of this field. Now, some areas, I've got some bad areas where I'm getting 65% yield bonus. That's twice as much as before, and quite a few areas at 90,000. I've got a few tiny little withered areas, which is quite interesting. I'm not quite sure what I did to... What the hell? Not quite sure what I did to make that happen. Something was just connecting and disconnecting like a lunatic then. So, yeah, some areas are 90%. So, I mean, that's like, 4 times what we were getting last time. So, if we work on the premise we're going to get 3 times as much, then that's 6 grand or more out of this field, potentially. I mean, depending on how much they're going to offer us for it, I suppose. So, I need to go get a trailer. August is when we can harvest this, and that'll be coming up next. Yes, we're almost in August. So I'm going to slow time down, and I'm going to get the AI to harvest it this time, because I was absolutely awful doing it, wasn't I? Really terrible. So I've ordered the vehicle, the harvester, to come up here, and I'll set him harvesting. I wonder how he'll get on. If I send him this way, I'm really concerned it's going to drive off the edge. So what I'll do is I'll pre-select. So if you press and hold H. Oh, do I have to do it in the vehicle? That's weird. I wonder then if that configures that vehicle rather than anything else. Let's just jump in here and press and hold H. So that brings this up. No field detected for preview. So this just allows you to set this up in advance. Let's just try it. We'll set the AI doing its thing. I'll buy just a little. So I bought a bloody great big trailer last time, didn't I? And we barely put anything in it. Was it this one? No, it was this one, wasn't it? Let's just hire that for the day. It's $1,000. I'm so nearly out of money. It's not even funny. I got 4,500 left. Right, here's the dude. I like the way that our vehicle gets brought to us. That's kind of cool. Whoops. Right, engine on. Oh, yeah. I drive this one with the joysticks. I remember. Right, so it's August 1st. Let's come in here and change general settings, game settings rather. Bring it back down to 30. Save the game there just in case something horrible happens. Right, so if I get... the old harvester going. And then I'll press and hold the old H button. Working width, yes. 3 headlands. Work the headlands. Don't skip any lines. Let's say OK. And then just press H. And he should now just go and do that. Should being the operative word. So you can see I got a few dead bits in there, but even with those dead bits, I think we're still going to get a better yield than we did in that first segment. All right. Let's go. Why are we not going? That's my... Have my pedals disconnected or something? Controls... Camera C5, camera C5... They bloody have, they've disconnected. Why on earth has that happened? How random. Alright. So it's hailstones. But we'll hot tail it to the shop, get a trailer, unload the rice, and hopefully we'll have a lot more this time than we did first time round. Because if that little field is only going to produce $2,000, there's literally no point in harvesting it at all. I might as well turn it into a swimming pool. So whilst I like the fact that there are puddles accumulating on the ground and stuff when it's raining, it makes perfect sense. When it's hailing, I don't think it makes quite so much sense. But any which way you look at it, it's definitely happening too quickly, right? This is something you want to happen over a period of time. If it's raining for half an hour, maybe you'll have a few little puddles. You wouldn't have all the puddles. But that's just how they do it in this game. Like when it transitions from day to night and night to day, it just happens instantly. Very immersion breaking, very lazy development. And that's honestly all that I see Giants do these days is just lazy, half-assed. Very disappointing. Big company, make huge profits, very little effort in terms of realism. Righty. I've got my head tracking on today, so I have to back this up using the external camera. That car there can absolutely wait for me. Wherever he went. Let's just hope that our AI-driven harvester hasn't driven off the edge of the cliff. Or just started doing Michael Jackson moonwalks through the middle of our crops like last time. I have cruise control. I'm going to take my foot off that uncomfortable pedal. So yeah, I don't know why my pedal's disconnected there. That was very strange. It's the first time I've ever seen that. I think there's a 𝗂𝗯𝘂𝗧𝗂𝗧 issue because the wheel, the pedals plug directly into the wheel. So do you see how quickly the sun came up there and the rain went away? That's not very realistic, is it? I was going to say, at least the puddles are hanging around for a while, but looks like they've almost gone themselves. I suppose I have to take into account the fact that we're working on 30 times speed. But I think it would take longer than an hour. I don't know. I just feel like they picked a random, you know, a random number of time and just settled with that. Look at this. Look at this poor tractor trying to haul this thing up the hill. We're up the hill now. I mean, realistically, that should have cut out if these gears were anything like realistic. But they're not. Which again is very disappointing. And the clutch doesn't do anything in this game at all. Right, so what has Idiot Boy done? Let's have a look. Is he still working on the headlands? I think he is. Let's jump in his vehicle for a minute. So, you can see we're at almost 50% full. And all he's done, really, is the headland. So, yeah. So I was hoping for 3 or 4 times as much rice this time. There's quite a lot of quite a lot of crap. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, but we'll... We'll have a go. Uncover. So I don't actually think this will work the same way as a wheat harvester does, but oh, maybe. Oh, it's the wrong side, look. I thought it went this way. See, what is that maneuver there that he's doing? I've not seen that before. That's not what they normally do. We've lost quite a lot of rice there, haven't we? There's quite a lot of... I think that's because on one of the days... because I managed to get it set to 2 days a month, and I think for one of the days I accidentally didn't fill it up with water. So yeah, there's every chance we're not going to make much money out of this either. Now, how's he going to cope with the angled? Oh. Terribly sorry. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Flipping idiot. I swear to God, it looks like that pipe comes out the other way. Well, that's definitely more than we had last year. We've half filled up the thing already. So that's potentially promising, but I still don't think it's going to pull in. I don't know. We would probably need about 8 grand out of that field for it to make any sense viably. There's definitely more there than there was. It's 5% full. I don't think we had anything like that last time. Wow, that was fully empty as well. Have a look at the prices whilst we're waiting for idiot boy to finish his job. So we got rice. What's going to pay the most? Rice, 1,000. Rice bags, 1,400. Rice boxes, a bit more profitable, 2,006. Rice flour is totally worthless. Rice oil, not so good. Rolls, not so good. Saplings, 3 grand. Don't believe a word of it. They're not going to pay you 3 grand at all. So it's looking like a rice box then. So we're going to go to the canning factory. Oh, no. Oh, bugger. The rice box requires long grain rice, and I'm pretty sure we're not producing long grain rice. Now, okay, here's the thing. Over here, see, that just says rice sapling. And that just says rice. So I think possibly that spanner in there that I can't get access to is what helps us decide whether we're creating rice or long grain rice. But I can't get access to it because it's inside this building and it doesn't open. I can't open it anyway. I don't know how it opens. Doesn't seem to want to open for me. So yeah, that's frustrating, isn't it? Not quite sure how we're going to make that work. We're on the last run. It is cool how it picks up the rice like that and processes it that way. Come on, before the worker buggers off. Is that it? That is it. That's all the rice. That is all the rice. Okay, so we'll send that back. And I guess we will shift our rice. Maybe I should just sell it like I did last time and see. If we get more for it. I don't know. I cannot decide what to do. I'm half tempted to convert it into something else. Where did we sell it last time? The harbour, I think, wasn't it? Let's just take it to the harbour. See what happens. So I say it's just an experiment. 8% full this time. I can't remember what it was last time. I definitely don't think we got 3 or 4 times the yield that we got last time. Again, because I missed that one day of watering the rice. The rice is a bit full on. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Definitely gone the long way round, but never mind. Hope for the best. 2,745. So that's not good. That is more than we made last time, and there's every chance that the price has dropped. Let's have a look. So yeah, the price so weird. The price in May, which is when you plant them, is much higher than the rest of the year. But I can only look at this year's because the game is so basic. It really is. So I can't look and see what the price was last year, which is quite disappointing again. It's just a game for children, this, isn't it? If you're an adult wanting a serious bit of farming gameplay, you're not going to get fulfilled. That's rice anyway. July. Okay, so all right. Oh, is this just a year's prediction? Okay, well, we're in July then. So we are selling it at the peak. We didn't get a great price, but we didn't get a terrible price. Yeah, so what is that? 1,145 per ton. There's no clarification there exactly what it is there? So yeah, we made how much? 2,745, which is not great, and we had to pay the AI guy 482 to harvest it. So I mean that just eats into our profits astronomically. So yeah, I think maybe it's buggy, busted, broken. But correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know, because I'm trying to put a review together, and I don't play this game very often for pretty much all the reasons I've mentioned thus far. It's too arcadey. It's too childish. There's not enough simulation in this simulator for my liking. Anyway, that's it. We've made rice, sold rice in a number of different ways. We've planted it, we've grown it, we've harvested it. The only thing we haven't done is make a rice field. But I mean, I don't think that's too complicated, is it? Let's have a look. Oh look, manage. Visit. So I can come visit here. So can I swap it between... See, it just says rice saplings. Can I not change that to long grain rice? How do I grow long grain rice over normal rice? And in fact, if I look at the prices, there's just rice. Unless there's a There is a long grain rice. Wow, that's worth even less. That's worth a third of what normal rice is worth. But how do you grow long grain rice? Let's go to the map, click on our production thing and select manage. So it's running low on water. Change output mode. Oh. So we're storing rice samples, selling rice saplings, or distributing rice saplings. What the hell is the difference there? Let's try selling. I think I'm going to have to move one of these pallets out of the way to make this happen. Where the hell did I put that tractor? Oh man, I left it here. All right. Let's do this last test. Put it back to... I'll probably crash the thing now, haven't I? Let's put it back to 360. Just in case it sells whatever pallets we have every month. Or every day or something like that. Have I still got this trailer on the back? Let's get rid of that. can get up the hill now. Look at all the black ants on the road, hundreds of them. Nice shortcut I've just discovered across 34. Nearly rolled it. All right, so a fresh one did not appear. Okay. Let's make sure we have enough water. Damn it. How frustrating. It says dump water. I don't want to dump water. Did that even work? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Yeah. Okay, so there's 2,000 litres in there again. That's filling up nicely. Do the round robin. Phil. This time I shall park it here. But definitely can't get in there. Right, so that's the end of the night. We had 382 vehicle leasing costs, 18 in property maintenance, and it was the end of the month and we didn't seem to sell anything. So I'm not entirely sure how that works then. Set selling. Says there's none there. Even though there's 5 pallets worth. Finances. Says 759 sold products. So maybe that's 800 euros profit from the saplings at the end of August. So maybe it sells them at the end of the month. I don't know. Got 18 there. Just let the day go through and we'll see what we're producing, I suppose. $35, so it is going up. So we are making a bit of money directly selling the saplings, but only a smidge. I wonder if you could push them out the way. It'd be really handy if you could have like a jack, like a hand-controlled jack. You just lift them up and push them around where you want them. Oh, what's interesting is by parking this thing here, we appear to never be running out of water. Yeah, that is constantly filling that up. That's interesting. That'll definitely keep that going for a while then. What are we at now? 60. So it's making maybe 100 euros a day. €100 a day. That's probably more cost effective than growing the bloody stuff and harvesting it, I think. Let's look, see here. So it just sticks at 0. So if I set it to distributing, what does that mean? I don't know. Rice to me seems broken. On this map at least, it just doesn't seem to be working very well. So that's at 1% now. So it's slowly producing products again. But I don't know what will happen to them as they produce. Just wait until the end of today and we'll see. Right, so I have left it go through to the next month. You can see that we're accumulating rice saplings again. Exactly where they're going, I don't know. They don't appear to be cropping up here, but maybe we need to get to 10% or something. Don't really know. But if we go look at our finances, you can see that last month we made $74. So we definitely made a lot more money the month prior to that. That's because it was full. It was 100% full. So we're not going to make 759 every month. It looks like it's going to be more like £100 a month. And I don't know if that's the same if you put it on 28 days. Maybe you'll make more money if it's on 28 days. It's, yeah, rice doesn't seem to be all that profitable, in my humble opinion. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Check. And of course, me, 𝗤𝘂𝗂𝗊𝗲. Oh my God, it's been a nightmare. Trying to get the process to go through so that I can plant my seeds, my what's it called? Rice. My little rice plants. I'm really quite annoyed actually that the game stopped me from doing that. I want to be able to make my own mistakes. So I'm very much hoping I can turn that off. You know, if I plant something at the wrong time or early, that's entirely my decision. And I don't think the game should have anything to do with it whatsoever. If I want to do it, then bloody well let me do it. That's what I think. So anyway, I've got the map round to where I want it to be, and we can go chuck these rice plant saplings in. Good news is, because I've done, I think maybe I've gone through 2 years, I don't know, or at least a couple of months, minimum a couple of months. Our little rice plant harvest thing over here, our little greenhouse, has been kicking out rice saplings left, right and centre. Look at this. Absolutely loads of them. Loads and loads and loads. And I've only filled it up once. And there's still, well, still half full. And we've got another load of water here. The annoying thing is, I accidentally sent the tractor back. So I can't actually move it right now, but we'll figure that out later on. So let's jump in this silly little thing and see what it's like. Now this is a steering wheelie kind of one, isn't it? Right. So turn it on. Unfold it. Oh God, what happened there? What happened there? I pressed this button and something weird happened. I don't know what happened. Okay. So is that it unfolded? I don't really know. Open cover, it says. Okay. So this is full of fertilizer and the saplings. So let's do a round robin. Try and get ourselves lined up. I just had a little look at this field earlier on today. It's not perfectly put together, let's say. There are some parts that are not properly ploughed, but never mind. It's just a test. Right, so if I lower it... Seeding with this machine is only allowed in water. Okay. So, I'm guessing we have to... Oh no, I don't have a controller. I'm guessing we have to flood it first. So let's turn this on. Field number 1, water level, flood. Oh wow, that happened rather quickly. So is that it? Do I go in there now? Whilst it's flooding? Let's do an external camera because I don't know what's going to happen either. Crop can only be planted inside rice fields. I'm in a rice field. What's it talking about? Looks like it's working to me. So I don't know what's happening to the water. As I'm laying this down, the water appears to be disappearing. Or it was, anyway. Do I think this is too much water? I have no idea. Oh man, I'm nearly out of saplings already, look. Bearing in mind, this field only earned me 2,000 euros. I'm not sure why it's euros, but anyway, it's euros. Oh, it turns on a dime, look. It's kind of weird, but kind of good. Okay, I've missed a massive section there, but I am a rookie. Plus, I'm not in first-person view, which doesn't help. I don't have my head tracking on. Do you reckon I should turn that water off or leave it filling up? It's very difficult to know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm just going to drive over here. See if I can't top up. So again, I've only got 80% full. But I don't know why. I can't quite figure out why that is. No head tracking. I have to check. It's definitely different. In order to make this profitable, I think I would need to have all 3 fields, own the vehicles that are required to do this, and there's a big batch missing there, look. And I think I'd have to have like 2 or 3 years worth of crops. This is not as easy as it looks. I grant you, I did shortcut it slightly. So I didn't really plough it particularly well. And I'm wondering if that's why I've got so many big gaps there. Certainly different from traditional farming. Right, I'm going to try and just go hard left here. Because I know that that water pipe thing is going to get in my way. What happens if I try and fill in the gaps? Do I destroy the crops? Let's find out. I'll turn it off before I get to the end. It doesn't look like we're destroying any crops. So any gaps that we have, I guess I can just go back over. Definitely some gaps being forced. I can only assume I didn't plough those sections properly. Do the same here. I just don't think rice is going to be particularly profitable unless you've got humongous fields. Or maybe the idea with rice is to, you know, process it fully. Quite a painstaking process. Certainly not quick. You only get one harvest a year, so I'm not not sure I'm going to be doing any rice farming. Zoom in a bit, have a look at the mechanics of the whole thing. Definitely unique and interesting. I mean, I've never done anything like this before. I suppose the water animation is okay. Basic. But okay. Bearing in mind this field with the 23% boosted yield made me 2,000 selling the rice direct, and to hire just the harvester I think was more than 2,000. I can see that gap. So it's really important to prepare the ground perfectly, because it won't plant anything in areas where it doesn't deem you have plowed correctly. Like I say, I'm not really in play mode yet, so this is more of an experiment than but look at that massive section there. It's a shame I can't hand plough these things and try and fix them, the little areas I've missed. Like I say though, you don't damage crops by going over them, or so it seems. Yeah, that's definitely putting nothing in that gap, is it? Stones on a dime, though. Look at that. Oh, I'm out of rice. I'll come back and do that last strip one more time. Now you should be able to put those markers down as well to help line you up with each run. But I don't know which button I've set up to do that, or even if I have one. So I don't know if you could sell the saplings. I'll have a look at that as well, I suppose. It's definitely easier to make saplings. That's not a problem. Presumably, though, to buy that greenhouse is going to cost you a few pennies. That's definitely not laying there, is it? Okay. So that's the process. I think. Okay. So that noise you can hear there, I think, is this lot being sprayed. But you still can't get in there to that, which I don't understand at all. And why isn't that, you know, something that you can interact with? I think there's far too many buildings that you can't go into in this game. You know, it's been in development for at least a decade. You would think that was something that would work at this stage. So anyway, I've got some rice down. Yield bonus plus 90%. That's a lot. It was only plus 23 last time. So anyway, every day I have to come back and check this, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. Am I supposed to flood it or what? Let's go to the shop. And again, I'll grab the small tractor. With the front loader. I'm curious whether you can send this back whilst it's still got stuff in it, and if you do, what happens to it? So let's return that. The vehicle has been returned, and I don't know, maybe it put all the stuff back on here. But anyway, right, let me go jump into 𝗤𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Now I'm going to have trouble here because I haven't got my Xbox controller. Ah, Q. Perfect. Right, switch to control. Switch to control. And off we go. Now, I don't know if I can sell. Wow, look at those stutters. I haven't had any stutters for ages, and just all of a sudden, massive stutters again. I've turned on DLSS as well. I put it into auto balance. Is this car going to go past me or what? The headlights, I think, are a bit better than they used to be. Speaking of which, I should try having some. Maybe not the full gambit. It's very foggy in this section here for some reason. So I guess what the smart thing to do would have been to get a trailer, I suppose. But, you know, I'm only going to try and sell one pallet and see if I can sell one pallet. I don't even know if that's a possibility at this moment in time. We shall find out. Bit rookie at this. Quite tell if I'm in on the pallet or not. I think I am. Christ almighty. Right, now, question is, where would I sell a pallet of flipping... Right. So I'm producing the saplings. So 100 rice equals 45 rice bags, but is that 100 rice harvested or 100 rice saplings? It can't be the saplings, can it? It must be the completed rice. So So is there actually nowhere I can sell rice saplings? It's a good question, isn't it? Okay, guys. So I've done quite a bit of research and I don't see anywhere where I can sell this stuff. So I'm thinking let's try the harbour and maybe let's try the neighbouring town. Other than that, what's this one? Yeah. Other than that, I can't see. I mean, maybe the warehouse? I don't know. Let's take a drive down there and find out. I'm not sure that's on there. I'm not sure I've quite got both prongs through there, have I? Yeah, it looks like I have. This is not a good tractor. It's very light. It could tip at any moment. Ugh. So, yeah, whilst trying to find out where I can sell, or if I can sell rice saplings, I came across so many bugs. This game is so buggy, and it frustrates me so much how they send this out. So these farm sim YouTube people who just promote it and they don't make any effort to highlight the bugs or the issues at all. And they have no respect for you, and I find that incredibly infuriating. I mean, I don't play farm sim all the time, so I don't expect to get access to it early. And to be quite honest with you, I've been critical of it for the last 10 years, so they'd have to be brave to give me early access. And most developers are just after your money and don't give a toss what you think or feel. They'll happily scam you and not miss a single night's sleep over it. But I'm sure there are some YouTubers out there who play this game regularly who are honest. I don't know who they are. I haven't seen many. But there are a few people calling the game out on bugs and issues and stuff. But I don't think any of them had early access. Because until the game released, I didn't hear a single thing about stutters or bugs or you know, things that just don't work. And there's a lot. Let's try this. I don't think this is gonna work. The only sale point is round there, so See if anything pops up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to sell it there. Let's try the warehouse. Stutters. Actually, let's try the neighbouring town first, and then I'll try the warehouse. Is it not here? I thought it was here. I think this is the dairy, isn't it? Okay. So that must be the warehouse over there. I mean, I don't really care where I sell it. Just if I can sell it is the thing. Going the wrong way. As per usual. Oh. So I can buy the entire spinnery. Okay. But can I sell? What about over there? Can I sell over there? Oh, this is the spinnery. God damn it. Where's the warehouse? Which one's the warehouse? Oh, that one's the warehouse. And that one is the neighbouring town. Okay, so I can't really drop it off there. Let's go to the warehouse then. Let's tag that place. And I'll do my best to get over there and try and sell it there. That's interesting then. So you can buy the spinnery, you can buy... presumably any of the production businesses that are there. I wonder if you can I wonder if you can build your own spinnery and stuff. Now, I could be wrong, but I think if we can't sell it at the warehouse, I don't think we can sell it. Maybe at the shop. Choose product and amount. So there's pretty much everything there except for rice saplings. And I believe that's, I mean, that's got to be the purchase point, right? So you would come up here and collect it and load it up onto your trailer, which that seems really tight and difficult, to be honest. What's this? Rent train for $1,000 per hour. Why would I want to do that? Okay, so I don't think I could sell these. But there were quite a few things. So I know how to make the rice and the rice saplings, but then, I mean, how do I make rice flour? I would go to the grain mill. Oh, there we go. So I would grind 9 rice into 15 rice flour. That seems quite lucrative. That costs 24 euros a month. 720 cycles a month. So it depends how much stuff I put in there. So that's how I'd make the flour. And then I can make rice cakes and rice bread. What about the rolls? So the canning factory just want rice and then you get rice bags out of it. Okay. But then... So then I can sell the rice bags or the rice box. Okay. So it must be so much more lucrative doing it this way. It's got to be, isn't it? Because the 2,000 I got for selling rice as was. There's rice oil as well. Okay, interesting. So can I see anywhere who's paying what for what at the moment? Production chains, but okay, here we go. Bread. So the farmers market are paying 1,600. So rice on its own is not selling for money. Rice bag is 400 more. What does this mean? Oh, hang on. Hang on. The warehouse are paying 3,270 for rice saplings. Now that, to me, seems like a far more profitable way of making money. Maybe I just need to put this on the ground. Let's put it down. There you go. Oh, I had to put it on the ground. So, hang on. I just got 78 euros for that. What? Why did I only get 78 euros? Let's get some more and see what the hell's going on. Trailer. Oh, if I get that little lizard, that'll do it, won't it? So that's $1,000 for that. Whoa! There's a bloody wall there. This is the problem when you don't have your head tracking turned on. Right, so you can sell the saplings. That's good to know. Because producing saplings is quite straightforward and easy, I think. I knew there would be a car coming. I sensorized it. So yeah, the good news is you can sell saplings at 2 locations. The farmer's market, I think it was. And the warehouse, which is what I predicted. Stutters are really quite bad at the moment. That's for DLSS on. I'm making a huge improvement. Oh, I know what I could do. I can switch to this vehicle, press and hold H, and then I can send that makes no sense, does it? I can send so if I go there to the map, set destination, so I can send that truck to there, and I can pick which way I want it to be facing as well. What? Click on that, set destination, will be here, facing that way. Okay, he's doing it. Cool. That's kind of cool. And there he is right there, look. Hopefully me jumping in his truck for a second didn't break him. We should meet him back at the farm. It's kind of groovy, kinda. I mean, again, it's basically just giants taking the work of a modder and including it in their game. Probably didn't pay the modder any money. Probably didn't thank them. Probably didn't do anything. I just get that impression. I hope I'm wrong. Also, you'll notice that my marker is off the road on the map, so the map is not accurate. Is that our truck? Better bloody not be. Also, in Japan, if this is Japan, don't they drive on the left? I'm going to have to find out where this map is meant to be. €45 wage payment. Take a shortcut. Transition from light to dark is pretty disgusting, isn't it? Okay, has he just turned up or is he doing flipping donuts? And they reckon the AI is better. What is this moron doing? He's finally found his spot, has he? How many times has he driven around in a circle? Right. Okay, so he's done his job. Now, one of the things I find most frustrating is I cannot seemingly open this. I cannot open the sides of this truck from outside. I have to go in the truck, turn the engine on, and then I have to do it. Just disgraceful, really. So bad. So lazy. Look at that. Another one has popped up immediately. That's how quickly we're producing them, I guess. Didn't get hold of that one very well, but never mind. Question is, how many of these can I squeeze on? Probably should have tried putting them on the other way, to be honest. Let's have a look. Can I get 2 on? I might be able to, you know. Let's have a go. Look, another one's appeared straight away. So as soon as I'm picking them up, another one is dropping, it looks like. Okay. Is that 2? It's going to be tight, but I think maybe it's on. If I was really accurate, I think I could squeeze another one on there. But to be honest with you, it's going to take a lot of time and effort. And as I say, this is literally a test, so to speak. So, let's put the sides up. Looks like we're good. Straps on. So I wonder what that means. I've got, oh, the stutters are terrible. They were better before I turned on DLSS. As in, I had less stuttering. So, yeah, you can see where it says rice sapling. Just below that, there's another bar. I must remember, I'm not in a tractor now. I can actually get some proper speed up. So yeah, we've got rice saplings there, but underneath it we've got an empty bar. So what do you think the empty bar would have been for? What do you think that represents? the stutters are terrible. Screw you, light. I think I may have turned the wrong way there. Can I get myself out of this without having to reverse? Probably upset a few people, but we're through. Alrighty. Hoping I don't need the tractor in order to take these off. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? So we'll check the price before I sell them, and then we'll check how much money I've got, and we'll check how much we get, because I'm sure it said 3,000 per pallet. Right, let's check. Bosh. Rice saplings, not at the most valuable, but still 3,200. Goldcrest Valley train station, so you can sell them there as well. But also the warehouse for 3,292. So, I'm assuming that is per pallet, right? So we've got 13 grand. We've got 4 pallets on the back. Do you reckon I can just tip them out the back? Tip side back. Oh, hang on. Ah, there we go. So yeah, we got 158 for that. So we got 158 euros. Even though they say they're selling it for 3,000. That doesn't make any sense, does it? That can't be right. Is that an epic bug? Or am I just going mental? So I should be getting 3,300. And I'm getting like 150. What the hell? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. So that's totally broken then, is it? So many things I dislike about this game, I tell you. What it all comes down to is, as a simulator, they just don't simulate anything. It's just crap. The economy's crap. Okay, so when you're planting the rice, you got to keep it wet for 2 months. And then you have to dry it out. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm so disappointed, guys. I guess the only thing we can do now is let's see here. I can return that now, can't I? I mean, we have got other saplings, but for 150 bucks, I mean, what is the point? There's no way. 150 euros, I mean, there's no way that that's valuable, worthwhile. Oh, look. May the 1st. Yield bonus plus 90%. I don't know if I meant to keep this flooded. So it looks to me like the field will flood and then it will automatically turn itself off, because I don't think I ever turned the water off. And considering, you know, I've got a couple of holes, which I do, that's not looking too shabby, is it? I mean, that's a bad one. I don't know how I missed an entire section that big. Okay, that's not good either. Okay, so I missed a few bits. All right, I'm a rookie farmer. Give me a break. Yeah, I'm experimenting and trying to work all this out. I wish Giants would give me early access to this so I can work all this out beforehand, and then just give you a review on release day instead of having to wait so long. It takes a lot of time and effort to sort of test everything out and give you an honest review at the end. I think that looks pretty good. I'm quite impressed with what I've done there. So some of the fertilized areas are not good. They're like 50%. Yield bonus, not always 90%. Some are 67%. So I haven't done the best job in the world, but I mean, the perfectly planted field at the beginning only gave me 27%. Only gave me 2,000 anyway. So that's withered. I mean, that's dead. That field. Oh, there you go. So it does. It floods it and then turns it off. So you've got to keep it flooded for 2 months. And we planted it when? April, I think. When did we plant it? Must have been April, because yeah, and now we're in May. So June, July, August, and then we can come back and test it. But how do you know if it's, I mean, other than seeing the water, which isn't that easy, especially from a distance. So that's why I did this. I left water checkpoints so I can see if there's actually water in the field. See, look, it doesn't come all the way up here. So these saplings here are not growing because they're not quite in the water. Oh, what was that yellow thing? Did you see that? Something yellow popped up. What was it? Oh, I don't know what it was. I'm sure it was good news, whatever it was. So, yeah. So growing this stuff is easy. Super easy. Shame. It'd be so nice if you could, like, you know, adjust these things appropriately, accordingly. Right, let's have a look. See if there's any information on the maps. Are there any information on the map? Bees. Dog. Yeah, so it doesn't tell me what the maps are. Maybe it tells me at the beginning of the game or something, I don't know. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗂𝗁𝗍𝒂𝗂 and 856 litres in there. 𝗥𝗲𝗃𝗂𝗁𝗍𝒂𝗂 and get to the point where we can sell this rice and see if we make more than £2 grand. I guess that's the only thing we can do now. Buongiorno, 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 ladies and gentlemen. So this whole rice building thing, is the whole game really has just been a bit of a disappointment. From a simulation perspective, those kind of people like me who want a realistic farming experience, just you're not going to get it here. There's too much that's just dumbed down and very, very, very basic. And here I am trying to put a review together, running into all kinds of different issues and bugs and some areas I don't understand myself. So the payment system for the pallets does seem wrong. It's supposed to be for 1,000 litres, and I think 2,000 litres make up one pallet or something like that. So there's no clarification that makes life easy. What are we at? 360 speed at the moment. Doesn't matter. How much money have I got left? 3,298. Not much. Wow, look at those stutters. Aren't they lovely? So, this door, as I suspected, does open, apparently. Now, I've looked at so many videos of people playing this, and I've only seen one other person who has managed to go inside it. So, that's why I didn't know before. But apparently you can open this door. Now I don't know how. Switch hand tool. No idea. Right, so I've got an idea of maybe how we could do this. Let me just come in here, game settings, bring this back down to something normal. And let's try... How do I go into the build menu? So here we go, 500 litres. Is... I think a pallet. So I think a pallet is 500 litres, and we were supposed to be getting 3,000 euros per 1,000 litres. So we should have been getting 500 per pallet, not 180 or whatever it is. I think that's how it works. But anyway, let's... yeah, no. How do I do this? Here, maybe? Oh, look at that. Loads of good stuff. Aha. Construction. Right. So, if we go across to... sheds, silos, silo extension, constructibles, container, tools, farmhouses. That's not what we want. Factories, selling points, greenhouses. Here we go. Greenhouses for rice saplings. £3,000. I've literally got just enough money to do this, right? That land is not owned by me. Okay, how do I rotate this? Hold down right click. Oh, not enough money? How come? Says I've got 3,298 there. I guess there are going to be some costs to placing it. Okay, let me then try and get a loan. Can I get a loan? 45,000, here we go. let's do it again. So P, construction, greenhouses for blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, look. 3,700 and something odd. Bosh. Right. So now I have 2 of these buildings. Let's see if I can get into this one. So that doesn't seem to be working either. How do I get in there? Controls, have a look. Run, jump, crouch. Yep, yep. Interact. Let's set that to E. E, R. I sound like a right farmer now, don't I? E-R. E-R. Okay. Let's try that. I do not know how you open that. I've seen one person inside this building and it does look like that's how it's supposed to happen. But for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to open that damn door. It is most frustrating. Enter is E. So maybe I'll turn that one off. Or maybe it does need to be that one. Interact. Q and E together. Let's try that. That is definitely not opening. So it is supposed to be the interact button, or at least it was on Farm Sim 22. but it's meant to be on your mouse. So let's try again. Yeah, left mouse button. So it's meant to open. But it just doesn't, does it? How totally random. Just another one of the bugs. Anyway, so if you're having this problem and you can't get into the greenhouse like me, you can get to it via the map. So if you open the map and click on the thing you want to manage, then you can manage it here. So I could set this, I could change the output mode from selling to distributing to storing. Storing will keep it, put the pallets outside so you can pick them up and do stuff with it. Selling just sells them instantly to whoever and makes a very small profit. Distributing will send it off to places that you own. So if you own a production chain plant where that is a requirement, okay. So there you go. Got two greenhouses, both growing saplings, hopefully constantly, and yeah, do you know, it's a shame I couldn't put that barrel there, because I could have literally have had an unlimited flow process going, couldn't I? Still, so I've got to do something with all those pallets, I suppose. But like I say, this was just a working test example, so proven it doesn't work.